Amongst the first children of Phela and Engapheli were twin boys. Indawo Yotiingo and Alamnyama Yotiingo. They were born with unique frequencies. Unlike their parents who yearned for opposites, these two yearned for the depths of expression that exist within their own force. Their attractions were charged toward the masculine essence of infinity and unraveling the duality that exists in the reflection of one rather than another. This caught the attention of Phela, for he was unaware and unable to expand the forces of masculine energy. His sons were the ones that showed him the creative potential of a focused force. By the time they grew a few more years, the two children performed wonders on Earth, molding lava into lands that would one day be occupied by the descendants of themselves and their sibling. The two brothers were close and enjoyed spending time together. They would often create ideals of how a perfect existence would be lived out. They would create structures and write stories meant to guide and inspire humanity. They were the creators of special arts and energy practice. They also wrote about energy systems and how to harness one's authentic force. The two loved humanity and wanted to ensure the light and elevation of their kin. The two went out of their way to visit the cosmos in order to find a place in space in which they could draw a grid around the planet. This grid was created in order to protect human from the forces of amnesia and ignorance. In this grid is stored and recorded all of human experience in order to be recalled and built upon by those who exist in present. The grid also collaborates with the cosmos to lift the vibration of the beings of Earth. The two children were extremely thoughtful. They would go on to name the 7 nations. Number 1 being Alkebulan. Here they built a palace in honor of their mother for being a doorway to creation. Here the two developed a prosperous land for their family to look after as the first home of the divine family. The two were prides to the infinite masculine, who made their father proud, as he was the finite masculine. Everything went well for the two boys until they stumbled across a crystal and decided to form it into a ball. Once it was formed, the crystal held a vision in it. A vision that would outrage the brothers onto opposite ends of the spectrum of infinity. They would see the hatred and retaliation against those of like energy that were resemblances of themselves. Indawo and Alayama made an oath that day. They decided to delve into the forces of existence to extract a deeper power as a medium to help them protect their own several generations from now. First was fire, then came water, then earth, and then air. The two have achieved basic mastery of forces of their mother's creation. After learning the elemental arts, the brothers told each other, the elements work together. Although things look separate, they form the one. After this the two went their separate ways. Alamnyama went into the dark depths of existence and began to win over the forces of darkness to his cause. He did what he thought would be the best for his astral lineage, using dark forces to protect and empower the tribe of color in the future. While Indawo's fury took him a different route, to obtain a light so powerful it cast away all shadow. Brilliant inspiration that gave his people the will and courage to fight and unite in tough times. He prescribed tenacity and hope with the will to make change and honor possible. In the end of the journey the brothers would meet. And they said to each other once again, elements work together. Although things look separate, they form the one. Both maintaining their mutual respect for one another despite their positions. The two would go on to have children with forces of the universe, and create 2 councils, one belonging to each to oversee the rainbow tribes of the 7 nations and keep their lineage safe.